Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. My name is Mary Dutterer, and I'm going to be teaching a class this fall 2022. It's going to be a 6-week class on Christopher Guest and the mockumentary. Thought I'd do something a little more fun. A lot of times the classes that I teach tend to be a little on the dark side, and I thought, well, let's do something a little fun this time. Obviously, the history of the documentary is kind of the starting point of film. We had documentary film really before we even had narrative film. So documentary has been kind of baked into film history and continues to be a significant contributor to human history as well as our narrative history. However, what we often see that over time, genres of film change. They come into different stages of their existence. So especially starting in the 70s, we start to see people going away from what is the traditional documentary style to something that became known as the mockumentary, where they are using the same kind of techniques that a documentary would use, but telling a fictional story or a story based on something that is real. And usually with the mockumentary, poking some fun at the genre itself and how oftentimes it's incredibly serious, which is very true. A lot of documentary films that you see tend to tackle some really significant social issues. So the mockumentary goes a very different route from that, but still uses the same kind of techniques in order to tell its story. And I would say that someone who is kind of outstanding in that genre would be Christopher Guest, and starting with things like Spinal Tap and going through his filmography. So what we're going to basically do is talk a little bit about the mockumentary, the history behind it. We're going to focus on Christopher Guest and his main works, and then we're going to look at how his works have influenced current day mockumentaries. So if that sounds like a fun time to you, I'd really love to see you in class. So if you have any questions, please email me. You can email me at Dutterer, Dutter. They leave off the second ER for my email, so it's DUTTERMM@pgcc.edu, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Take care.